extra 2 crit rating. Tiger's Eye necklace goes up to another spirit. It gets 3 spirit. And this brings to another interesting point. For many classes, spirit can work as hit. So when you're looking at that, it helps you manage your hit cap better than a level 19 when you're getting extra spirit from certain slots. Now I'm just going to go through my bags here and you guys can take a quick look. I'll also have some screenshots of some of the gear. So as I'm going across here, we can see that some of the gear is scaling for those of you who are familiar with the 19s, and some of the gear is not. This is pretty much at random. As you can see, some of the dungeon gear is scaling, but other pieces aren't. And it's really interesting, I would say. This is very new material. I think that the community should really get involved to try to figure out which gear scales and which doesn't. But it's definitely worth looking into. I would encourage people to make 16 or 15 Twinks or whatever level.
Trinketed.
But I mean, what harm can come from it? It's a good experience. If you really don't enjoy being a level 16, you think it's not good for your class, or you just find yourself missing the moves, you can always level it to the top end of the bracket. There's really no harm in trying it out. And I think it's better for certain classes. Some of the classes I would suggest are Ellie Shamans, Rogues. I haven't decided whether I like my Boomkin or not yet. Obviously I have the really high crit, but I am missing Sunfire, which I was aware of when making the Twink. But I wanted to see if it would do well without Sunfire. I haven't really decided yet. The spread damage isn't there, but the burst is. It's a ton of burst. Now in summary, people, you just got to go out there and try it yourselves. I know a few people have already gone out in the bracket. I think there's probably less than 10 though in the 15-19 bracket who have tried making these lower level Twinks. But we'll only learn more from the more people who go out and try it themselves. This has been it for the 5.3 stats scaling video. I hope you enjoyed and learned a thing or two about how it works. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me in-game on Bleeding Hollow, on any of my tunes, the Nightman, Shamrock, Shamcock,
Scattershot,
or H-Burst. Also drop a comment if you have a question. With that being said, the 5.3 stats scaling video is over. Make sure to tune into the podcast for Word of the Gulch with me and Yubi. We'll be doing 19 podcasts every 2 weeks, so stay tuned to that. Our next podcast is going to be featuring 19 arenas, and I'm very excited to talk to you guys about that. But see you next time, and have fun out there in the Gulch.